Hey everybody, Ms. Dietrich here. We're taking a look at question number 3. Only boxes less than 3.5 feet wide will fit through a doorway. Which measurements show the widths of 3 boxes that will each fit through the doorway? And they give us these choices. Alright, so first of all, let's make sure we understand. Notice that this is all given in inches and this is given in feet. So the first thing we need to do is we need to convert 3.5 feet to all inches. Now remember, 3 feet is equal to 12 inches. So that means if we have just the 3 feet, we would multiply 3 times 12 to get 36. But we have to remember that a half of a foot is half of 12, which would be 6 inches. And if we add that together, that means we're talking about the boxes needing to be less than 42 inches to get through the door. All right. Now if we take a look at the 3 boxes that they're proposing, because this one you have to read it carefully. It says which measurements show widths of 3. That means all 3 boxes have to be in that category of being less than 42 inches. Because if it's 42 inches, then the edges won't fit through and it'll be too tight of a fit and it just won't pass through. Now the one thing that's interesting about this question is there's no mention of the height or other dimensions of the box, because what if you could turn the box on its side and put it in that way? But that's not part of this question. They're just talking about the width. So if we look at all values that would have to be less than 42, we can't pick A because this one is not less than 42 and that's not going to fit. So that one's off the list. Likewise, same thing here, right? This is not less than 42 inches. It says only boxes less than 3.5 feet, which is equal to 42 inches. So this one's out because really both of these won't fit. This one would, but these two would not. Now these all look like they're values that are less than 42 inches, so that's a contender. Before we pick it, let's make sure that we understand what's wrong with letter choice D. This one's less than 42, this one's less than 42, this is not. This is equal to 42, so we're not going to pick that. Alright, so therefore, hopefully you see, we're looking at letter choice C as our final answer.